Good evening, brothers and sisters. It's Brother Minister Kevin Hendricks. I hope your day has been well and blessed. Mine has gone very well. Thank you. Tonight, I'd like to speak to everyone concerning faith and works, because faith along with works makes your faith perfect. It's manifested through your works. We could have faith in God, but how it's manifested is through our outward actions toward one another. The devil actually knows there's a God. He has faith in God. But the difference is he doesn't do the work of God. He does the work of evil. See, so your faith in God, how people know that you have faith, is through your outward activities of being civil, of being virtuous and kind to one another, of loving one another. The scriptures tell us, how can anyone say that they love God but hate their fellow brothers and sisters? How can you love God who you've never seen, but hate your fellow brothers and sisters who are made in the image of God, whom you see every day? It's a direct contradiction. And faith alone, just having faith in God, just isn't enough. It has to be manifested through your works. Now, a prime example of that is Abraham, where God had asked him to sacrifice his only son, and he was up in age. And he didn't know he was going to have any more children until he showed through his work that he believed in God. And God gave him more children, but that was later on. But his story could be found in the book of Genesis, chapter 22, verses 1 through 24. The book of James tells us that by Abraham's work made his faith perfect, and he was called the friend of God. We find that in the book of James, chapter 2, verse 19 to 23. Also in the book of James, chapter 2, verses 14 through 18, it tells us that faith without works is dead. It has to be combined with work to manifest your glory in God. Jesus tells us to follow his commandment and love one another. This is how people will know that you're his disciple, that you're showing love for one another. So Jesus not only calls us to be faithful, but also to manifest our faith through works. I'd like you to read the book of John, chapter 15, verses 14 through 17. And remember that your faith must be combined with your work so that it becomes perfect. Have your faith in God. You're correct in doing that. But also show that faith through your kindness to others, through your loving kindness to your fellow brothers and sisters. Amen. Amen. Thank you. And I'll see you soon. God bless you. And I love you all. Bye-bye.